due to the fact that I will be showing the full naked body of this baby. If that bothers you,
Hello,
you may
everyone.
want to go ahead and turn it off now. I wanted to show you something that I did with my Americus that I have been thinking about for a long time, and when I got this one, I had the opportunity to try it. I've been wanting to order a full torso for my daughter to put on her poppet, and the problem is her poppet's done, and so I was trying to figure out how to get it on her poppet. And so I thought about maybe if I could cut it up the side and across the shoulder and try to do as few cuts as possible if I could slip it on her. I haven't tried it with poppet, but I was able to try it with my Americus. I just got this Americus baby, and the artist knew that I was contemplating cutting it that way. So when it came, she completely left it off, and I didn't want to completely take apart the baby to put it on. Plus, I really like the option of being able to hold the baby without the torso, because it's kind of doesn't feel quite as real. It's a little cumbersome, and the baby just curls up so nicely in your arms without it. So I thought the only option was that I was going to have to cut it. I really didn't have to think long about it at all, because I had already been thinking about it for months. So anyway, I wanted to show you what she looks like. I'm pretty happy with it. This is the torso. I only cut one side, so this is the side that is not cut. And I'm sorry if you don't want to see her little private parts there. But anyway, I did not have to cut across the bottom that I was afraid I would have to. But this is how it turned out. So I'm pretty pleased with it because it looks very nice. You can still, you know, have a full baby basically, or you can take it off and hold a real cuddly little thing. Anyway, let me show you how it looks here on the side. Now, I'm not an artist by any means. We just started getting into these reborn babies during the summer, so it's only been a few months. So I'm sure somebody out there can do a lot nicer job than I could do. This one may have been stuffed a little more than, I think it's probably stuffed more than I needed in order to make this work, but I was able to squeeze it in far enough, and it seems to be working fine. I put 2 holes in. Actually, there's 3 places where there's holes here on the side. And like I said, there may be, I'm sure, better ideas out there, but this was the one that I came up with. So there's that, and then here's how her back looks. Okay, here is the back. I wish they made translucent ribbon, because that's what I really need for up here. But again, I'm happy with the outcome. So that's how it looks that way. And then her shoulders, I had to cut across her shoulders in order for, I was hoping not to have to cut this right shoulder, but I couldn't get her arm through. So I had to cut them both. And the leg was able to go through the hole. So I did not have to cut across, like I said, the bottom area. But anyway, so if you feel like you would like to try this, it works. And I don't know, I'm really glad she ended up leaving it off, because I don't think I would have tried it. And I just love the way the baby feels without it on too. So anyway, I hope this was helpful in case you were trying to figure out what you might want to do. And I would suggest, this baby is 5 pounds 2 ounces. So I think probably if you, I would say if you weighted it maybe 4.5 pounds or so, I think it would be easier to put that full torso on. So eventually I may pull some weight out of her when I get some zip ties, but for now I'm fine with this. But I would suggest having a little lighter baby in order to make it a little easier fit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was very helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.